You are on Rescue TV and we have got a treat for you. Noni Smith, Miranda Kerr's makeup artist, and also an incredible makeup artist in your own right, who we have been trying to snag for some time. Noni, we want to know the secrets. How do you do it? How can we do it?
Well, actually, it's fairly simple if you have amazing skin.
Okay.
Which is the foundation of all beauty to me.
Yes.
So
yeah, you are all about skin. Your makeup
Absolutely.
is always really about minimal and then just flawless skin.
Well, with Miranda, we try to use minimal. We don't really use foundation. We use just concealer on
Right.
the bits where it's needed.
Right.
She loves the rosy cheek look.
But it's never overdone. It's almost imperceptible.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're aiming for.
And do you use a cream or a powder to achieve that lovely lit from within look?
A combination, actually. There's a NARS blush called Cactus Flower that we use quite a bit, which is a peachy golden cream.
Yeah. And where would you apply that?
Just on the apples of the cheek.
Yeah.
Then sometimes we go over that with more of a pink, in a powder. We've been using a Chanel one. I think it's not called number 70. It's a powder blush. Very lightly there. You just always have to be subtle. Just try and be subtle. I usually put the lip on first though, because a red lip is something that Miranda absolutely loves.
But you do tend to work in a shade of red. So does she have a preference for a blue or an orange-based red?
Usually an orange-based red. We love a Chanel lipstick at the moment that's called Rebel.
Yeah, it's a great colour.
Yeah. Just a nice sheer orange red when you want to look fresh. If you want a bit more punch, we go into like a NARS pencil.
So pencil first?
We just
or
use
pencil as the
all over.
lipstick?
It's a chubby pencil, which is a lipstick pencil.
Right.
And that one is called Red Square. And it's a really amazing old Hollywood orange red that pretty much suits everybody.
Right.
I'd say. Yeah.
So, and what about highlighting? Because that's also a signature of Miranda's look.
Yeah.
The beautiful highlighted features. What do you use and how do you use it? Is it bronzer or highlighter that you like?
I love like luminizer.
Yes.
Highlighter, luminizer, same thing. I love this one Becca makes.
Yeah, she does a great one.
Luminizer. It's just the Becca luminizer, which is in a cream in a tube.
Yeah.
And I love opal. That works across the board with everybody's skin tone.
And where do you apply it for Miranda?
We go top of the cheekbone.
Those killer cheekbones.
Yeah, top of the cheekbone. Sometimes I mix it into the foundation so that you get a sheer amount of it all over the whole face, which gives a beautiful glow. Sometimes I even do a little bit on the Cupid's bow here just to accentuate a lip. Sometimes I use it down a nose. Some clients of mine that really love that.
I think it looks beautiful. I love the glowy look. Yeah. And I think that that's her signature, the healthy glow.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what she's all about, is health, beauty, coming from within. So everything we do has to be fairly imperceptible on the skin. Just has to look like someone who's very healthy, fresh, never overdone.
And what about the eyebrows? Another signature part of her look.
The eyebrows. Well, I've just heard that Miranda's been voted best eyebrows.
I can definitely testify to me casting my vote in that direction.
And she's slightly
Does
obsessive.
Joss do her eyebrows? Joss Petroni, or do you do her eyebrows?
Well, actually she does them.
Really?
She's pretty obsessive about like just the tiniest little bit coming out, and I have to put my glasses on to see it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, right. So, but the overall effect of them is just beautifully groomed and still really natural.
And do you put anything through it? Do you do a pencil or a gel?
We use clear eyebrow gel.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
Because they have to be perfectly...
Is there a brand that you prefer?
I love the MAC one myself.
Yeah.
It holds really well all day.
And it doesn't go crispy.
Doesn't go flaky or strange on the brows.
It's really good product.
And sometimes we'll just use a little bit of a eyebrow powder, brush through just to give them a bit more strength. She looks good with nothing in them, but sometimes we love it really quite strong.
And she's got a beautiful, lots of distance between her eyelid and her brow. So you get to play there.
You can really play, and the shape of her eyes is amazing pretty much no matter what you do.
I know, that feline, beautiful look. So what do you do with her eyes to really bring them out?
We use highlighter, actually. It's another place we use a highlighter. A luminizer is just in the inner corner.
Yes.
We do a wash usually of a taupey brown sort of tone across the whole lid all the way up to the brow.
Right.
And then we just do a little bit in the contour of usually like a bronzy sort of colour. a little bit underneath the eye. Sometimes she likes a bit of dark inside the eye with a dark brown pencil, just to like give them a bit of punch, a bit more definition.
Yes.
Curl them, lots of mascara top, and she likes mascara bottom. And
what mascara do you use? Because it's never clumpy. It always looks, again, perfectly groomed and natural.
Well, that's the eyebrow comb, the eyelash comb. Sorry, you have to use the eyelash comb later, because I find a lot of mascaras do that.
Yeah, they're clump.
But at the moment we're using a long comb one. I think it's called Drama.
Yeah, Hypnose Drama.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a good one.
It's a really good one.
They do great mascaras.
I agree. I think they're probably top of my list, and then MAC comes next.
And so tell me, you're charged with looking after the most beautiful woman in the world, and probably one of the most photographed women in the world.
Right.
So what do you do to kind of keep within the brief? Because she knows her own look really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But then kind of a lot of celebrities rely on their makeup artist to stretch them and to take them to new places.
Right.
How do you work together?
Well, because I've known her since she was 14.
A dolly cover girl.
And I've spent a lot of time away with her on trips, sometimes 3 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
It's almost like...
Did you do her wedding makeup?
Well, she did her wedding makeup.
Wow.
She's very good at doing her own makeup.
Amazing.
Yeah. Which is why I'm happy to hand her a brush sometimes. Or sometimes she doesn't want to and she wants me to do it. But, you know, you have to be very flexible in that way, and, you know, they know how they look best too. Never be pushy, always allow for compromise. And that's how you keep your clients. Really.
And are you the person that she goes to, or do you kind of come across new product and say, you know what, I'd really love to show this to her because this is going to be fun?
Yeah, I find things and I show her and she loves them, and then she'll find some things and show me, and I'll order them online because often you can't get them in Australia.
Right.
It's a particular concealer that we've both become obsessed with by Illuminaire.
Right.
Which is a mineral concealer in a tube.
Wow.
And it just gives amazing coverage without looking cakey, and because it's a mineral one, it's got that reflect as well.
Right.
So it hides even better than normal concealers.
She doesn't look like she needs to hide anything. She really doesn't look like she needs to hide anything.
Oh,
Lucky Orlando, every morning when he wakes up, he must just go.
Oh, he looks pretty good in the morning too. I'm often there at 5 a.m.
And what do you do to take it up a notch for evening look? How does Miranda like to do her evening makeup?
Sometimes it's just a more defined version of the day look.
Right.
A bit of a stronger lip, bit more of a punchy red, maybe a liner on the inside, but it's still very much in keeping with her daytime sensibility of being natural and healthy looking.
Yeah.
Nothing overdone, and she does prefer the lip to the eye.
She doesn't need to do a thing to those eyes.
No, I know. Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for sharing some of these secrets with us. And I'm actually going to go home and try a few of your illuminator tricks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, if it's good enough for Miranda, it's good enough for us. Thank you, Noni.
You're so welcome.
So much. Thank you.